Tonight we feast on Lost Boy soup, or Hook don't know our business. Hey, Silence. Bring in the little blighters!
Captain, quick!
What is it, Smee?
Lost boy. I could have shot the blighter, but of course I wanted to ask permission.
A shot would have brought the bandits!
Oh.
I don't want one, Smee. I want them all. And of them all, I want their captain, Peter Pan. 'Twas he cut off my arm. I've waited long to shake his hand with this Pan. He flung my arm into a crocodile that happened to be passing by.
I've often noticed your dread of crocodiles.
That one crocodile, Smee, has followed me from sea to sea, licking his lips for the rest of me.
In a way, Captain, it's a compliment.
The croc would have had me long before this, but by a lucky chance, it saw the clock, and its tick, tick, tick always warns me.
One day the clock will run down, and then you'll get you.
Aye, Smee, it haunts me. Ah!
Good gallows, Captain.
This mushroom's hot. Odd Bob's hammers and tongs, I'm burning. More, Smee, more. That's enough. So chimney.
I hear children's voices. Do you, Silence? They're saying Pan's back home.
Oh, but this is delightful. Wait, I have it.
Unroot your plan, Captain.
Back to the ship.
We'll go back to the ship.
I'll cook a large, rich cake of jolly thickness with green sugar on it.
Green sugar on it.
We'll place it on the shore of the Mermaid's Lagoon, and they'll gobble it up. Because having no mother, they'll never suppose it might be
Poison.
The crocodile. Don't bet a glance.
Wouldn't think of it.
Wouldn't be good form.
But run! Many a good pirate who consigned to the deep their little banded dagger. Ouch! That hurt. You have sealed your fate, my beauty. We will take you to the very itsy-bitsy island in the center of the Mermaid's Lagoon, and let the tide take you under. There are teeth marks to the lagoon!
The lagoon
At last.
I'm exhausted.
Fasten her to this log. In an hour the tide will devour her. Am I not deliciously terrible?
You are.
It is here the mushroom fabricators blooms. I shall pick a few before we set sail.
The piratest pirate of them all.
The most monstrous.
Babbitt is feral talks.
Exactly.
Ahoy there, my mateys!
It's the captain.
Speak on, oh beloved Hook.
Set Tiger Lily free!
Did she say free?
And once stay here, and I'll plunge me hook in you!
This is a passing strange.
We best do it or she'll slit our gullets.
Good mushrooms, but bad news, shipmates. Those boys have found a mother. I've seen her with my own eyes.
What's a mother?
Is a mother here to help Peter?
Aye, that's the fear that haunts me.
Kidnap her, Captain, and make her our mother.
Wonderful, Smee, wonderful. Those boys will walk the plank, and Wendy shall be our mother.
Yeah!
What was that?
Perhaps a parrot, Captain?
Pirate's life is a tasty trip. Wait. Where is the bandit queen?
Release, Captain, as you ordered?
Released? Smee?
As you said,
Brimstone and gall, what cousining is this? I gave no such order.
'Tis passing strange.
or simply strange.
There are spirits here.
Are there?
Spirit that haunts this dark lagoon. Dost hear me?
Odds bobs, hammers and tongues, I hear you.
Who are you, strange one? Speak.
I am Hook, captain of the Jolly Roger.
If you are Hook, then who am I?
A codfish.
A codfish?
Have we been captained by a codfish this whole time?
It's lowering to me pride.
Hook, have you another voice?
I have.
And another name?
Aye.
Vegetable?
No.
Mineral?
No.
Man?
No.
Boy?
Yes.
Ordinary boy?
No. Do you give up?
It's puzzling.
I'm Peter Pan.
I knew it! Let us take him, dead or alive!
Lay him to the pirates, boys. Now, Hook.
Now, Pan. Ha ha! One moment, Pan. Look over there.
Base, coward, piratical cheat.
I always carry about in my person a poison made from the sap of the jub-jub tree. This dreadful slime, unknown to science, I will add to Peter's cup, from which he invariably drinks. Place it, dear Smee, next him as he rests, so he may drink from it when he awakes. Is there a villain who is a pirate more deeply dyed than I? Course not. Oh, diddly diddly dee. Is Hook happy? Hook is. Mother, Hook's little girl is happy. Ha 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 ha. Hook, glorious Hook, villain unfathomable, your hour of triumph. Why unseemly battles? Where was I? Oh, yes. Pan poisoned, these dreadful boys bound hand and foot. And for me, at last, a mother, someone to bring me cookies, a cool hand to soothe my fevered brow. Oh, fame, fame, that glittering bauble, it is mine. But is it good to brag? Better Hook to have less ambition. Better Hook to be satisfied with her beauty. Boo! No little children love me. Why? Why? I only slap them with my open hand, not with my fist. See that these grimy rotters are bound tight, Smee. Check the knots. I kept them. Now then, bullies 5 of you walk the plank tonight, but I have room for a cabin boy. Will it be you, my hearty?
Well, you see, sir, I don't think my mother would like me to be a pirate. What about you, Slightly? I don't think so. What about you, Curly?
Not at the moment. You might ask me after tea. Nibs would. On Fridays only, overbooked.
Stow this gab! Join, lad, and we'll call you Red-Handed Jack.
Oh, how rather nice.
What would you call me?
Blackbeard Joe.
See here, shall we still be respectful subjects of the king?
You would have to swear, down with the king.
Bad form.
Out of the question.
Not in my line of work.
Refuse, I'm afraid.
That seals your doom. First you, then the mother. Ready to blank.
Did you say go to the bank?
Said he's pulling rank.
I said nothing of the sort.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Are they to die?
They are, one by one by one by one by one.
But that's only 5 of us.
Silence! We will hear a mother's last words to her children.
Thank you. These are my last words, dear boys. I feel I have a message to you from your real mothers, and it is this. We hope our sons will die like English gentlemen. I am going to do what my mother hopes. What are you to do, Nibs?
What my mother hopes. What will you do, Curly? I believe I'll do what my mother hopes. What will you do?
Put a lid on it! Tie the Wendy up.
I'll save you if you promise to be my mother.
I would almost rather have no children at all.
That's very hurtful.
Hold. Does anyone hear a tick, tick, tick?
I hear a tick, tick, tick.
Oh, it's definitely a tick, tick, tick.
A crocodile.
The crocodile going
Tick, tick, tick.
It seats me.
Hi, Captain.
It's about to board the ship.
A ghastly thought.
Hide me, mateys.
Odd things happen to all of us on our way through life, without our noticing for a time that they have happened. For instance, we suddenly discover that we've been deaf in 1 year, for at a minimum, let us say, half an hour. We last saw Peter saving Tink and rushing up to save the Wendy, dagger at the ready. He saw the crocodile pass by without noticing anything peculiar about it. But by and by, as he swung from tree to tree on jungle vines, he suddenly remembered that it had not been ticking, and concluded rightly that the clock had run down. In a flash, he decided to tick himself so that the wild beasts shall think he was the crocodile. It was among those who heard the sound, and it followed him, a fact that will affect our story within minutes. Now, whether the croc followed with the intention of regaining what it had lost, or merely as a friend believing it was taking again itself, will never be herein clarified. As Peter swam to the ship, he remembered he was ticking, and in a flash realized he could turn it to a good account.
How clever of me.
So at that very moment, Peter boarded the ship, ticking as he came, only a few things to think about.
That indeed.
Quite compelling.
It's her first role. One predicts for her a glorious future in the narrative arts.
Back to work, all.
The crocodile is gone, Captain.
Hook knows no fear. Mainly. And now the plank. Yo ho, the frisky plank you walk along and so, till it goes down and you go down to Davy Jones below. What boys say, what presents you may applaud. Ah, dear lost boys, would you care for a little whipping before you meet your doom?
No!
Then you shall have it. Fetch the whip, Silence, it's in the cabin.
Love the whip, eh, Captain?
Deeds I does, Smee. What the whip and I have seen, I remember. What was I saying, Smee?
Well,
One down.
Very odd, Checo.
I count,
In and reconnoiter.
and I goes.
Sounded a bit like a sort of screech Silence would make if she wasn't silent.
Good thinking.
What's happened to Silence, you dog?
Dead.
No.
There's something terrible in our Captain. Whatever it is.
Dearest Checo,
Oh, there's Captain.
let's do thy captain a favor.
Twice over. Horrible one.
Loyalty, eh, Checo?
It's new talent.
Grand, Checo, grand. Now into the cabin and get me out that doodle-doo.
Absolutely not.
Go! A pirate in a million.
Ah!
Down.
Death and odd fish, who will get me out that doodle-doo? Who in the devil are you?
Stop, Captain.
Quite so, haven't seen you in months.
Been dead, actually.
Bloody nuisance. Well, welcome back. Now into the cabin and get me out that doodle-doo.
By the way, come check it comes out.
I think I heard you volunteer, Starkey.
No, my soda.
Would it not be advisable, Starkey, to humor the hook?
See,
Captain.
One more moment to live, Starkey. Unforgiving silence. That meant on no tails, is it?
3.
Shall hope be beaten? No, 1,000 times no. Now here's a notion. Open the cabin door and drive the boys in. If they kill the doodle-doo, so much the better. If it kills them, we're none the worse.
No, Captain, not the cabin.
Not the cabin.
Don't send us to the cabin.
Please, oh glorious hook.
Not that smelly cabin.
Go! Never to return. In a moment we will hear the doodle-doo. Now we will hear it. Book shall turn her back and count to 5. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. 3 times a third time. I'll go back to 2. 2, 3, 4. Done for them! What's this, my little biscuit? Escaped your bonds. There's none can save you now.
There's one.
Is there by heaven?
Peter Pan, the Avenger.
Pirates, alive and dead.
Put up your swords, boys. This lady's mine.
So, Pan, this is all your doing.
I hooked, 'tis all my doing.